Hello and welcome to my channel, Inner Light of Truth Tarot. My name's Denise and I do collective readings. This could be your past, present, or future, so make sure to use your discernment. I want to thank you for stopping by and supporting my channel and bearing with me while I had some things I needed to take care of for myself before I started posting again. But I am in a new location, still have a few things to tie up. But I am moving forward, and I think everybody should be moving forward at this time. So, let's see. What is the message for the collective? Courage. Courageous heart. It takes courage to follow your heart, especially when you don't know where you're going. But you just need to trust in it. You have a lot of compassion for people, places, and things that have happened to you. But you have situations in your life where things maybe didn't go the way you wanted them to, but you learned how to ground yourself. You did, through all these hard times. So right now, you're able to honor yourself and recognize all the hard work you've done. You walked away and accepted things for what they are, and you speak your truth. Keep doing that. Keep speaking your truth. What's the message? Heart contract. Your soul shares a unique contract with another. Treasure this rare connection. There's an emotional bond with a person, place, or thing, and it is a soul agreement. But it's a promise of love. But first you need to break free of things from the old frameworks and boundaries that you learned, on your path so far, because it's not allowing your soul to shine. You were meant to transcend limits that are put on everyday people. You have that inner strength, and you've done the deep healing. You're allowing yourself to heal from all these situations that were brought into your life, and you're growing from them. You're learning. You're releasing all those old emotions because you're on this spiritual evolution. You're raising your frequency. You're awakening. You're transforming, and you're strong. You're a very strong person. When you make a decision, it's conscious. You're conscientious. You're conscious of the decision that you're making and what's going to happen and what the ramifications are. And that's because you have that wisdom. Message. Ooh, a whole bunch of cards fell. Let's see. Nope, nothing fell on the floor. So, trust yourself. Let your intuition be the compass that leads you through the murky waters. Adapt and thrive. Luck is going to flow through, and it's going to change everything. So just stay flexible to all situations. The answers will receive them when they're supposed to. So don't force anything. Just be who you are. Cloud of unknowing. So maybe in your life you walked a path that you didn't always know what the outcome was going to be, but you embraced that. You weren't scared to move forward, and that's because you've always been in that divine flow. You let go of attachments, and you're just allowing the universe to show you your way and show you what your gifts are, what you're meant to share. So you have somebody in your energy that's in their feelings. They know they messed up. They're falling apart. Yeah, they're just falling apart, and they're wanting you to help pick the pieces up. They're a very insecure person, and they know they screwed up. They destroyed whatever the situation is. They destroyed it because of their actions. What's the message? Whoops. Exploring. So you don't care if you don't know what's going on, like I said earlier, because you're just walking this path with the divine. You've been protecting your energy and put up boundaries. Whatever the situation is, there's been power struggles. And this could be a thing where there was some manipulative things going on in the background that caused a situation to explode. But just allow things to move, because whatever the situation, it's going to resolve on its own. Yeah. As long as you ground yourself and you cleanse your energy, you will get that. If you felt like you've lost that connection with the divine, you are still being divinely guided. So just trust in the universe. Allow that guidance to come in. Receive those downloads. Let's see. Message. So you're in your North Node. You know what your life purpose is. You've had all the opportunities to do what you wanted to do in life. Destiny's been playing out. Yeah. You're transforming with Uranus. Or Uranus, whatever. You're transforming. You could have Aquarius in your chart, or whoever. If this is a person, they could have Aquarius, or they are Aquarius. But changes are coming. You're receiving a new beginning. And Gemini, you could be this Gemini. You have somebody in your energy who's this Gemini. Something happened during Mercury retrograde. You may need to work with tourmaline. Yeah. Let's see. What other messages? So right now it's Gemini and Aquarius. And Earth. Yeah. You're grounding yourself. You're a practical person. You know what your responsibilities are. And you use your resources in a different manner than other people do. Let's see. Guidance. So, ask and be open to answers. You have a lot of wisdom within yourself, but you could always be asking questions. You might be this type of person who's always asking questions. The who, what, where, why of situations. So just trust in your intuition. Follow that compass that's within yourself and take time. Listen to yourself. You may need to sit in silence and really listen to what your heart and your intuition's telling you. You've been learning these lessons while you've been walking your path, and you've got some new wisdom, and this empowers you. And you're trusting in the universe. You understand that you're in good hands. You trust in yourself. You trust that you're being divinely guided. You just have all that trust in you. Trust in where you are in life is really empowering. So Sirius, number 33. Let's read Sirius. Let's see. Authenticity, self-acceptance, and confidence. Sirius, the brightest star in the sky, shines like a beacon from the heavens. In ancient times, many myths and legends are created around the star, both positive and negative. The Sirius card arrives when you are on the receiving end of both criticism and praise from others. Sirius has wisdom to offer around being the center of attention. Every year, Sirius is hidden behind the sun for a period of time, but it returns to visibility coinciding with the Nile River's annual flooding season. Ancient Egyptians believed that Sirius sent the floods due to the timing of its appearance. On the positive side, because Sirius is the brightest star, it has been revered as the greatest reflection of the divine that we can see here on earth. Sirius is coming to you now as validation that when your light shines brightly, it attracts both adoration and criticism. You may feel tempted to dim your light or to shrink back into the shadows to lessen the amount of feedback coming your way. These types of reactions only ignite feelings of self-abandonment because you are refusing to honor who you truly are. Like Sirius, others will view you through many different lenses during your life. To some, you are the villain, and to others, you are the hero. Their opinions have no bearing on what you actually are. It is important to stay true to your soul and what feels authentic to you, despite what others might think. When you love yourself, for both your shadow and your divine essence, you are shining your light in the most authentic way possible. Regardless of whatever you are, the villain or the hero in someone else's story, you are always the main character in yours. Hold steadfast to the power you possess as the brightest star in your sky. Reminder, dimming your light ignites self-abandonment. Allowing it to shine radiates authenticity. That's beautiful. Let's see what angel number is for this reading. Angel numbers. 444 protection. Change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going forward. Your ambitions and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. So just keep moving forward. You're protected. You always have been. 5, 5, 5, 5. Clarity. Great transformation, major change, opportunity, fast pace forward, process. You aren't a victim of circumstances, rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to the shift. Everything is working out for the best at long last. You are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. That's beautiful. What's the message? What is the message? Don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not saying it. You will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did. For you to receive better and greater, it's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. That's just beautiful. This was a beautiful reading. I thank you for stopping by and supporting my channel. I hope you come back again soon. Thanks again and have a great day.